Let's do it. Let's go live, even though I wasn't going to tonight. Let's do it anyways for something to do. Uh, I guess I better go get a phone charger though. What's going on? Hey everybody. Let me grab this phone. I gotta grab this phone charger really quick. It was up front. I forgot it. Ugh. Let me get it and we'll be good to go. Alright. Anyhow, guys, this ain't gonna be real long. I just wanted to stop in tonight, see what everybody's into, see what everybody's doing. Get some lights on here. Laredo, it's 104. I'm just outside of Chicago. I don't know how freaking warm it is, but it's warm, I can tell you that. I worked out today here, and it was extremely warm. Extremely. That definitely is not where I'm at. Oh, it ain't too bad here right now, saying it's 77. Ian's heading back to Utah. What else we got going on? Headed to Memphis. I am actually heading into Wisconsin. I have one more pickup tomorrow. So this load had 3 pickups on it and 1 delivery. So I made 2 pickups this morning, and the other one I couldn't get to, I guess, in time because they set it for tomorrow. Are you, Will? What happened, buddy? Phil, I just saw it on my alerts in my YouTube, but I haven't gone and watched it or anything like that, no. Headed to Lexington. What was your weight loss? 3.8 pounds. I was 205.00. 205 pounds even this week, so I lost 3.8 pounds this week. 3.8 pounds this week. If that trend continues, that'd be well over 30 pounds for the thing. That's pretty good. Yeah, Jeff, I am interested in doing that. It should be part of the picnic, I think. Yeah, it was 205, Ralph. 205 even. 205.0. Martin Brower, St. John's, Michigan. Man, I know I've been to St. John's, but I don't know where I delivered at there. Michigan's one of those weird states. It's hard for me to remember all the different places. Here in my neck of the woods. Who I am, Josh? Why? Where do you think I am? Oh, it probably tells you, doesn't it? Probably told y'all. I'm in Indiana still. Oh, well, I'm not in Michigan. I'm in Indiana. I'm in Hebron. Dustin's number and extension. Let me go back and look. I think I put it in that one video. Will. I can go back and see if I can find it real quick for you. Since I got everything up here. That little interview I did with him was so long ago. It seems like it was not that long ago, but it really was. kind of crazy. A lot's gone down since then, I can tell you that. That's for dang sure. Four months ago, huh? Let's see. Yeah, Will, I got it. You ready? Move to Florida. See if Will's ready for this. Will said he's ready. 1-800-224-4585. That's the main recruiting line over there. And I do not remember his extension off the top of my head. And I don't know where I put his card right now. Not a lot, Greg. Not a lot, man. I'm a little tired. I got up really early this morning, guys, to tackle today. So last time I did a live with y'all, I was over there in Marion, Indiana. I stayed there until this morning. I actually went to Gas City yesterday. It was 7 miles, made a delivery, and came back to Marion and just stayed the night there. Is what I did. Alejandro, I don't know the answer to that question. Probably, but I don't know. Do I mind explaining an 8-2 split? Well, what it is this. So when you stop for the day and you enter an 8-hour break or a break, once you do 8 hours in the sleeper berth, has to all be sleeper, you will get back all of the time you had when you started the break. Okay? So if you only drove for 5 hours, and then you stopped and you went to bed, you did 8 hours straight in a sleeper, you now have 6 hours available to drive after that 8 hours in a sleeper. Okay? Now, say you drive 100 miles to your customer, and it takes them 2 hours to unload you, so now you've done the 2-part, 8 and 2, you now get back the additional 5. The catch to this is, your 14-hour clock starts when you originally started back here after the 8 hours. So the 2-hour part of the 8-2 split counts against your 14. Yeah, Phil, I was in there. Yeah, she's going to CFI. All right, good deal, Lucas. Where the hell are you going to pick a truck up at in Kentucky? A lot, Greg. A lot. We have a Texas dedicated fleet. That's how much. We have a ton of freight in Texas. Ton of freight. Yeah, Will, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. And it can be long. It can be a long 50,000 in tanker division because they don't drive very far. They get theirs is high rates, low miles. Will I ever do training ever again? Honestly, I don't know. What do you think about truckers outside of prime saying the rates are low? You know, I don't. All of our rates are contract rates. Contract rates are really solid right now. So I don't know what the spot market looks like or what it is. I don't know a lot about it. I know a little bit, but like I couldn't sit here and speak about what the rates are because I really don't know what the spot market rates are. I know this. My contract rates that I'm getting through Prime are really good right now. I can't get back on it so bad. Oh, you can't get back, Austin, you can't get back on the Texas dedicated fleet? I'm away to test in Springfield. There you go. What's going on, John? How's the upgrading going, bud? A lot of people in the house tonight. So solo life has been it's been pretty amazing, I'll be honest with you. I did when I deliver this load, I'll have 2,200 miles in for the week, and I'll have 4,300 in revenue on 900 in fuel. So my expenses are sitting somewhere around 2,400, and I got 43 in revenue. So a very, very good week for me on just a couple thousand miles. DPG, I don't know. You'd have to talk to your recruiter. How many miles do you normally run a week to make it? 2,500-ish, Will, on lease. 2,500-ish. Yeah, Odyssey, I hope so for you, bud. Yeah, Wednesday's the day, guys. What's going on, Hoppy? So, I don't know when Chad Rich did his last video. But it's probably been a couple days, because he's not been a happy camper. So Chad Rich has been stuck on a load down there in Fontana area, LA area, since, well, it's been a couple days. It's been a couple days now. That's for sure. What's going on, Viking? $205 even. I lost 3.8 pounds this week, guys. 3.8 pounds this week is what I lost. I don't mind going to Fontana. I hate going into LA. I hate going to like Compton, or like Chad had to go to Cypress. That's all the stuff that sucks. Stuck on an empty trailer till next week. No, I didn't see the brawls. Oh, 215. Let's what? Wrestle? I ain't wrestling nobody. Oh, you're home in Florida till next week. I got you. Yeah, that's the thing. I did gain a little muscle too. So that's good. Oh, Hoppy's gonna start making videos. Good job, Hoppy. Harmony is who, my brother? Michael, I don't know anything about Roll, or however they say their name. I see their trucks a lot on the road. They've been around a long time. No, Harmony. Student Sean was my brother. If you guys go back that far, some of you do. I don't know how many of you. But Student Sean was my actual brother, like my real brother. Not like Chad Rich. You know, Chad Rich is my brother from another mother. Student Sean was my actual brother from the same mother. I have not, Rowdy. Anybody you know with 5+ years experience, we're looking for 2 drivers. No, I mean, just the people that are here are prime that I know are doing fairly well. I mean, I've got almost triple that, but I'm happy where I'm at. No one from Palmer really makes videos. I'm just shocked you're going to Kentucky to get a dang truck. That's for sure. Yeah, guys, this ain't the old Prime from like last year where you fill an application out on Monday and you're on the bus on Friday. It takes a little longer now, guys. It takes a couple weeks to get you in orientation now. A couple years ago, it didn't take a couple days. You'd fill out an application on Monday, shit, Friday you were on a bus. The next Monday, you're sitting in orientation. Well, I mean, it can be difficult. But, I mean, you'll be able to make that decision when you go out with a trainer. You know? So I'm coming on the 22nd. Harmony, where are you going? You going over to Joplin? Joplin, Missouri, Harmony? Is that where you're going? Well, Will, then your only options lease. Oh, fatty, 2x4. Just walked in, bags effing door. Well, I mean, you could end up with either, Greg, depending on where you're at. Yeah, Jason, it seems to be, buddy. It seems to be. Definitely seems to be. So, Smoke Buddy, man, if it was me, I mean, I would get it through the community college unless it just took forever. Like, if the community college has a pretty decent setup as far as how long the school takes, and you can go home every day, man, that's what I would probably do, to be honest with you, if you have that ability. See, a lot of people don't have that option. What's going on, Bobby? Will, don't do that because you'll have a hard time getting another job. Leaving a truck and walking off usually costs you an opportunity. As a matter of fact, Prime, the one thing Prime does is Prime will always contact your last employer to make sure you returned your truck. You know? And see, here's the thing, Smoke. You won't be on the hook for no money to Prime. If you won't be on that 1-year contract hook. But you'll have to do 60,000 miles TNT, just so you know up front. Instead of 50, you do have to do an extra 10. What endorsements do you need for the class? I don't know what Danny's asking me. I don't know if he's asking me about like the air brakes, general knowledge. I don't know if he's asking about the little test, the air brakes, general knowledge, stuff like that. Harmony. Yeah, Harmony, I've seen that. Yeah, you're going, then you're going to, I guess you're going to Springfield, you said. Smash the Qualcomm screen, that's always great. Oh, heck yeah, Christy, there's people that quit and walk off and leave trucks everywhere, man. Everywhere. Jason, probably not. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. No, you don't need tanker and hazmat and all that to have a Class A. No, not to obtain a Class A CDL. Yeah, Rowdy. You come in right on the wire, didn't you? Will stunt your growth? Yeah, Pappy, it probably will. That's all right. I'm about the age where everything quits growing anyhow. Thank you for the super chat, Smoke. Appreciate that. I do. Will, honestly, usually it's just a matter of just turning your truck in. In trucking, it's not necessarily, people don't look for a 2-week notice. They look to make sure that you bring your truck back and drop it off at their facility. Thank you, Sherwin. Yeah, Odyssey, yeah, they want you to have the tanker endorsement here now for the bulk liquids. So Prime's hauling a lot of bulk liquids, big bins of liquid, and so you got to have a tanker endorsement for some of those. Will's having Will went to CR England, everybody. He's having a rough go. I don't remember why Will went to CR England first. I don't remember, but Will, you're like 4 months from never having to train again, man. You might want to just finish that 4 months. Get that 6-month solo under your belt. Then you get to walk in and get your own truck and roll out. Yes, Jason, you as a company driver, yes. Company drivers get paid their mileage rate for all miles empty and loaded. Hell, Will, they probably didn't even know where that trailer was. Someone probably called them and said, hey, you guys had this trailer out here for the last few years. You need to send somebody come get it. All right, Christy, don't get fired. I can't even sleep. Dude keeps time. I do. He keeps his fuck up. Dad's got one of them good trainers. Because they like you, Will. Because they like you. How you doing, Ryan? Company drivers can do okay here. If you have a family, you need the insurance and stuff, and you're going to have to be a company driver no matter where you go, Prime's not a bad place to be. It's not going to make you the most money, but I think the lifestyle here is a lot better than a lot of other companies. Look, trucking lifestyle sucks no matter how you look at it, but I think it's better here than a lot of companies. How's the truck doing? Truck's doing great. Knock on wood. No issues. Just had a little shop adventure and that was it. Seven days, Dads? You just gotta do 7 days? Yeah. Training's rough. So, I just had this conversation with Chad Rich. How many miles are on this? 18,000. I just turned 18,000. $18,000. You don't care as you're retiring in 4 months? Wow. Home life sucks, chores and such. Trigger life rocks, freedom. Nice. Oh. 3 months probably. I'd say Street Banger, I say it's going to be 4 months long, the training program now, training process from start to finish. No, Greg, they have this personality test they do. So when you come here, when you come to Prime, you have to take this, they call it the What's Important test, but it's really a personality test. It's basically, they ask you a question, you know, what's most important to you, and you'll have like 20 different options, and you have to like rank them all. And this goes on for like, it's like a 30-minute thing. And then when you get done, it goes in the system, and they compare you to other drivers. Anyways, everybody, it works. Believe it or not, it actually works for the most part. So if you get like a 4-star match or a 5, it works really well. The problem is when they don't have any of those big matches, and you get a 1 or a 2, and then it's not as great. 4 days left, Dad. That's it. Keith, I trained Sean. He's my younger brother. Hell, he might be listening tonight. He's out tearing the highway up this evening. He delivered over in North Carolina. He's heading to pick a load up. I'm in Indiana. Yeah, Alan, me too. Me too, Alan. I did a ton of exercise yesterday. I did a ton of exercise today. And guys, I did a lot. Yeah, I'm up north. I'm on 65. Exit 240. So that test is absolute. What Lucas, they are hiring out of California again, but company drivers only. So Prime is hiring out of California right now. Company drivers only, though. You have to be a company driver. Bring me pizza. No, don't bring me no pizza. Look, so I went in tonight and ate. I went in and actually sat down at Denny's and ate tonight. So I got a 8-ounce sirloin steak, broccoli, and zucchini. And I drank lemon water. And they brought me the bread. I made them take the bread away because I can't even look at it, man. That dang garlic bread is so good here. And I knew I would have ate it. No, Harmony, it actually happens in February, March of next year. And in order to be considered a trainer, a certified trainer, you have to have 2 years experience. What do you have to do for the road test? Where, you mean the CDL road test, Odyssey? No, Flora, they do not if you bring your own. Georgiette, no, delete, not that I know of. Not yet, man. Dads, where did you go? I don't remember where Dads went to work at. So the road test for the CDL exam here at Prime is, it's not too bad. It's like a 20-minute drive. Very little interstate, mostly in Springfield. Mostly in Springfield. Not much interstate driving. No, there's not an upgrade before. No, not before upgrading. No. You have to do a stupid backing test on the simulator. But everybody all of my students I've ever had passed it, and they say it's actually pretty easy. It's not that bad. Because you've learned the basics of backing while you're out with your trainer, and so it's not a big deal. But someone did say the other day they basically had to take a road test over again. Oh, Dad's at Trans Am. Ryan, I'm in Indiana. I am currently in Indiana. 2022? Holy crap. That's a few years away. That means dads in Harmony were naughty when they were younger. Then last week before I went on home time, I was a few hours away and they called me to recover someone's load because their truck broke down. Hey Ryan, there's parking at the casino right around the corner. They got a buffet in there. If you pull out of that parking lot and turn right, instead of heading to the interstate, go around that curve. There's a big truck parking lot for the Horseshoe Casino on your left. You just pull in there and park, man. They got a big buffet in there, and a steakhouse and everything inside that casino. Freedom Street, just Freedom in general. I don't have nobody over my shoulder, nobody watching over me all day long. You know, they send my stuff on the Qualcomm, and then it's just up to me to handle it. Second destination. Oh. It's just, Odyssey, it's the same. It's just like, it's not bad. Trust me. Six months and then move on? Yeah. Yeah, Mike, Prime's hiring out of Texas. The only places they're not hiring out of currently are Florida, Georgia, and they are not taking students from the state of Washington. So as of right now, that's the current situation. Bobby's been at home just pigging out, laying on the couch, watching Netflix, eating potato chips. What's going on, Latimer? Yeah, thank you, Harmony. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up. That's for sure. In retrospect, what should you look into before starting your trucking career? Jason, I wish I'd started at a Prime, to be honest with you. Look, guys, the compensation at Prime is really good. I have no complaints about pay at Prime. But there's so much more to Prime than that. Company drivers only, Lucas. About 10 days ago. Yeah, about 10 days ago, I think. 10 or 12 days ago, they started hiring company drivers out of California again. Harmony, I'm not. I used to have that app. I don't have it no more. Alberto, they did. I think they still do, yes. But I know there's a waiting list for it. You can't just like get hired on for it. Yeah, Smoke. Yeah, they do. Hell, David's been getting $100 a week as a company driver, as a trainer. Yeah, Bobby, I agree. There's just so much. There's just a lot more to Prime than that if you take advantage of it. Like, okay, so if you finish your training, you get your truck, and you disappear into the lower 48, and you don't ever come to the terminals, you don't ever deal with the people, you don't ever do anything. I don't think you can. I don't think you're taking full advantage of Prime. Prime is way more than just trucking. It's people, it's a community, it's a family. It really is. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. You know, when I worked at the other company, and before they bought, okay, so I worked at FFE first. I went to the terminal quite a bit at FFE, but I would just go park, order Chinese, do whatever, and that was it. Stay in my truck, get my loads, and leave. KLM, I hated going to the terminal. Hated it. Didn't ever want to go to a terminal KLM. Period. I didn't want to do it. And the reason being is all that happened is people bitched. That's it. People did nothing but complain the entire time at the terminal. At KLM. They hate their job. They hate KLM. They hated this. They hated that. And I just felt like saying, you know what? I hate your mouth. Go away. But at Prime, it's not like that. Prime, I come in, I go to the terminal, guys. You guys know I take days off there. I do my laundry. I go out and have dinner. I'll have a couple beers. I do everything I want to do and relax. Do everything I want to do and relax. David H. started alive. Correct. You're not going to take home $700. Guys, you're not going to take home $700 for TNT. They're going to pay you $700, and they're going to take your taxes out. $25 towards any advances you pulled during your PSD phase, stuff like that. Stuff like that. Will you get $700 a week for $40,000, and it goes up to $800 a week after that. Will, figure that's I always tell people to be safe. Figure it at 4,000 miles a week. Figure 12 weeks. 12 weeks. In the big scope of thing, Gusto, you are correct. But compared to other companies in the trucking industry, for their driver students, driver trainees, I don't know if it is the top, but it's near the top. David H. is live at Fire and Ice with Melissa. Oh, this should be interesting. Let's go. Yeah, he is, isn't he? I see him.
Orders up on the top bunk in the truck. Tomorrow I got to
yeah, he's just walking around.
Secure them so they don't go flying anywhere.
He's over at the Oasis. Oh, no, I'm not going to switch over. I just wanted to peek at him really quick. I didn't know what he was doing. He's just walking around out there is all he's doing. He's walking around talking about what he's got planned, because I believe his wife is going to start traveling with him this week. I believe is what the plan is. They have one Volvo on there too. Yeah, Rowdy, what's today? Today's Monday. The new list for upgrades comes out on Wednesday. Yes, Will. Biggest pain in the ass thing I deal with daily. I don't know if there is just one thing that I deal with every single day on like a daily basis. I think I guess really one of the biggest problems nowadays is parking. So like if you don't get parked early, parking can be a real pain in the butt. Be a real pain in the butt. Odyssey, for somebody coming out and getting their first truck, I think that the best chance you had at being successful and not having truck issues is probably a Freightliner. Yes, Smoke, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, Dads, I totally agree with you on that. I do know a lot about that program, and I know a lot about it. A lot. Matter of fact, Chad Rich drove in that underneath that program for a little while, many years back. Will, that's between you and your trainer. Nah, Jason, that's just part of it. I don't worry about that. There goes a subscriber of mine just finishing his second workout in the driver health and fitness program. Told y'all I had two subscribers join health and fitness this week. So I started following them both. None, Laramie. None. Correct. Bye. You know, Bobby's dead on it. The lease at Prime. Here's the thing. There's no, okay, so a lot of companies will hide hidden costs and all that. Prime's very flat, very forward about everything. Here's what you're gonna pay. You're not gonna own this truck ever. Okay, they just tell you that. You know, don't come here thinking you're gonna buy the truck because you're not going to. If you're going to, that's a different lease program. All right. So if you're just coming to Prime, you're gonna lease a truck. You're never gonna own the truck. It's gonna cost you X amount every single week. All right, and you're gonna have to run in order to make it. Chris Brown went company, and I guess he's doing all right. I mean, I think he's at home right now. Bobby, believe it or not, I've had a pretty good week. So this week, Bobby, I'm only going to do 2,200 miles and get 4,300 in revenue. Jason, depends on how many days you plan on staying home. If you're talking 2 or 3 days at home, yes. If you're talking 5 days at home, no. How will I learn? Will, I mean, it's pretty simple. However many miles the trip is, and I divide mine by 8. All right, 8 miles at a gallon. So if it's 800 miles, I divide it by 8, so 100 gallons. So I buy 100 gallons worth. Yeah, the Freightliners have really good fuel economy. Yeah, Bobby, my total fuel for the week is under $900. Yeah, so my total fuel is under $900. I'm just going to keep rolling just like this. Just how I am, hopefully. Now, I will say that, you know, having another human being to interact with on a daily basis is pretty healthy. But, I mean, I have YouTube. I have you guys. You know, I call home. I have friends, so I mean that helps me as far as training versus solo. 9.9 miles a gallon last week. It's a good week, Hoppy. Yeah, the turning radius is a little wide in this. $0.07 a mile more. I think it's only 5 or 4. Something like that. It's not, I don't think it's 7. Smoke, I don't know the answer to that question. Don't get me lying to you. You'd have to ask a recruiter. How you doing, Kyle? It's 5 cents. Yeah, I thought that's what it was, something like that. It's like 44 for a condo, 49 for the lightweight. Yeah, Bob, you're right. I literally had somebody assigned to my truck nonstop from April of last year until Brown got off the truck a couple weeks ago. There had one little small break in there when I picked up Red. When I picked Big Red up last June, I had like an 8-day break. That was it. So Rowdy got 9.06 in the Pete last week. I got 8.4 in mine, but that was running wide open. Jason, I never described the lightweights as a coffin. I always described the upper bunk on the mid-roofs as a coffin. There you go, Kurt. Hopefully it happens for you this week, bud. Like 40-ish thousand miles seems to kind of be the number people are starting to come in at. Sometime, you know, right around, I'm going to get close to 40. Well, yeah, Matt. I mean, there's a lot of tax. I mean, I don't know, though, man. I mean, is there tax benefits? I mean, you're going to pay your taxes either way. I mean, you get to write off your fuel and your truck payments and your scales and you get to write off everything in the world as a lease operator. Right, Austin? Right? Bobby's got 10 months left on his lease. So, I mean, yeah, you do get to write off a lot of stuff. I mean, you do get to write everything off, but no more trading for bags. Not right now, Kyle, and not in any foreseeable future. Transferring from regional to OTR next week. Yeah, so no more training currently, and like I said, not in the foreseeable future either. Whether or not I'm in there. Any graphics on my truck? Oh yeah, my truck has graphics on it. Oh yeah, there's a whole video. I did a whole tour of my truck when I got it. Travis, I'm in northern Indiana. 2 steak dinners to train you. Oh. Yeah, Rowdy, I'm finding the same exact thing, 62 miles an hour. Because if you do 58 in this truck, it gears down 1 gear. It doesn't go into top gear. And so therefore the RPMs run a little higher, you don't get the better fuel mileage. What's up with the relaxed 70-hour rule? Speaking of hours, let me check my hours of service, guys. I need to check something because I couldn't remember. Yeah, that's what I thought. I need to go to sleeper. I've been off duty a while because I got out of the truck and I did over an hour's worth of exercise, went in, showered, did my laundry, ate dinner, everything. Yeah, you can spot my truck. Yeah, you can see my truck. There's no doubt about it. I don't know what you mean, big dog, with the relaxed 70-hour rule. Is there something I'm missing just come out? Hey, Odyssey, that depends. I mean, if you're going to get a Freightliner, just get the flat wall mount and mount it in the screws already in the window. There's no drilling, no nothing. It's really quick. It's very simple. Easy to do. Nothing to it. Yeah, Rowdy, exactly. Cursed by a leprechaun. Austin, no, they don't. They make all their money when the truck is paid off. So when they buy the truck and they have payments on it, like I know a couple guys do like a 2-year situation on their payments. So they're paying really high payments. So they're like making no money off the truck. They're paying the driver, they're paying the fuel, they're paying for the truck. They're not making any money. Some weeks they lose money. But after 2 years when that truck's paid off and it's only got a couple 100,000 miles on it, then they start really collecting their money. Big dog, I have not seen that yet. What's going on, 40 Cal? I don't ever use the personal conveyance. The only time I ever use personal conveyance is like if I'm in Springfield at the yard and I'm on 3-day break or something and I'm just bobtailing around back and forth to campus or to Walmart or something, then I'll use personal conveyance. Because that's truly a meaning of personal conveyance, right? I mean, I'm no load, no trailer, no nothing, right? I'm just using it like it's my car. I'm getting in it, I'm driving to Walmart, I'm doing my shopping, I'm driving back. That's when I use personal conveyance. Or stuff like that. I don't use it out here on the road. Yeah, 40 Cal's running wild. He got a baby. Austin, I do not know that. David H might know that. But I think when David H was solo, he was making like 150 a month. 120, 150 a month, if I remember correctly. Is how much he was making in the bonuses. Christy's boss must have took off, went to lunch or something. Will did 3 applications while he's waiting on the tow truck. Will, that is so funny. That is what you did. Because when I came to work at Prime, I was so mad at KOLM and I was sitting waiting on a load and I filled the application out at Prime while I was sitting there at Tyson. Ace 2 class. Holy crap, you've been here a while just now to be taking that. Well, they came out and did that last at Mets at the truck show. They said that you can use personal conveyance leaving a shipper or a receiver if you're out of hours to go to a truck stop. It doesn't matter if you're loaded or not. They made those announcements. I sleep at the shipper all the time, Jason. I love sleeping at shipper and receivers. Saves me a lot of clock. Kurtz, I really like that thing. I really like it. Something happened with my watch. I got a picture of an apple on my watch and that's it. I don't know why. So there's my numbers for today. It says I burned 892 calories. I exercised for 68 minutes. And said I was standing for 9 hours, but we all know I was not standing up for 9 hours today. No, I'm not. National League. That's a National League shirt. It's All-Star Game weekend, or week. National League. And on the back, what's it say? Baez. Waste of a day, huh? Oh gosh. Will's having a hell of a go of it today. He is. That's pretty funny. I am, Odyssey, I am. I do not watch UFC. Will, if you send it, I will wear it for one live. The weather has been, it was beautiful earlier. I don't know what it's like right now. $40 cal, that I have not heard about. Is that a joke? Are they going to do that? Are they really going to do something like that? Is not getting a rate on loads normal. Alan, it does happen from time to time, especially when sales is not in the office. But it's not normal. It's definitely not normal, but it does happen from time to time. What state are you in and what state are you going to? Right? Smoke, I have one. What are you talking about? I have a PlayStation 4 in here. I have a PlayStation 4 in here. Well, Alan, going to Chicago won't pay very good because leaving always pays great. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Austin, that's the best line of the night, buddy. Oh, to limit commercial vehicles to 65. Oh, I thought you were saying a minimum of 65. You're talking about they're going to limit, they're going to maximize them at 65. Well, that would kind of make sense. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. It's going to piss a lot of bull haulers off, but it wouldn't surprise me. Well, yeah, because what's going to happen is you're going to have people trying to pass each other, and they're all going to be governed to 65. It's going to be a damn mess. It's going to be back the old 55 days for J.B. Hunt Schneider when you see them trying to pass each other, and they're both governed at 55. Ethan, I have no idea. It's the first time hearing about it. But some of this may have to do with how many fatality wrecks they've had at trucks running 70, 75 miles an hour. I'm going to tell you, I feel way safer running 60, 65 than I did running 70 in my KLM truck. My KLM truck once ran 70. I used to run that bitch wide open every day, all night long, because I worked nights. Stuck in the shop? Ugh. Man, I hate that. The cops won't notice you. You got that right. Them bull haulers, man, they get it. They get out there and get it, man. Johnny, for lease operators, yes. For company drivers, it's 62 on the cruise, 58 on the pedal. Yeah, Will's having a bad day. A little bit. Ricky, that just depends on your own personal needs. You know, I've been over this a lot with everybody. If you're a brand new driver and you need like the health insurance and stuff for a family, go company. All right? Company life is not bad here at Prime. Just go company. That way you have access to all the benefits and everything. And, you know, they have more control over where you go and how much home time you get and all that. But if you don't necessarily need the insurance, you don't plan on spending a whole lot of time at home, lease is definitely the way to go, in my opinion. Correct, Larry. Yeah, it's going to be like restrictor plates out on the highway. You are correct. You are correct. It'd be like restrictor plate racing out there on the interstate. That's for sure. Austin, I've never driven one, so I don't know. No more runs in with the Fruit Police, but I'm also not teaming no more, so I don't have those long produce loads. Yeah, the Fruit Police are fun. No, honestly, it's not part of my fixed. That's the truck insurance, not my health insurance. The truck insurance is part of my fixed, and it's included from Prime, not health insurance though. How can a lease driver have a company co-driver and not be training? Ian, they allow that. They allow that. It mainly happens with husband and wife teams, because the husband will be lease or the wife will, and the other one will be company, and that way they get all the benefits of lease as a team, plus they get health insurance. So that happens a lot. But it is starting to become a thing right now, where we're having a lot of trainers who are finding their what they think to be the perfect teammate for them through training, and that student just becomes a company driver, stays on their truck, and the student gets paid so much, or the new company co-driver gets paid so much a mile. Is how it works. Correct, Christy. Yeah, it's really brilliant. Husband and wife teams that pull that off, it's really smart, because you're getting all the benefits of lease and you're getting the insurance. Correct, Jeremy. That does happen. That does happen, man. I've been a lucky individual most of my life. I don't get sick very often. So it hasn't really affected me. I've worked sick a lot though. I've done a lot of miles sick. Roush, if it's not listed, if a state is not listed, you can have it anywhere. Just so you know. As far as like, I'm talking about the prime drivers because we have a list of the states on our trailers. So if it's not on that list, then there's no regulations for that state. Just Roush, make sure you look at the states you're going to drive through and make sure you're within those guidelines though. Correct, Travis. Keep your e-fund fat and you won't have to worry about it. Keep your e-fund nice and plump and you won't have to worry about being sick so much. If it does happen, you'll have money to cover it. And guys, e-funds grow fast. Especially when I was training, my e-fund would grow some weeks $300, $350 in a week. You grow extremely fast. It's always nice to have that sitting there in case something does go wrong. So I do 5% of my revenue is what I do. So my revenue this week is $4,300. So 10% would be $430. Half of that's going to be $215 will go into my e-fund this week. So Travis is $300 a week. That's nice. It's a good way to do it. Shane, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. You'd have to call a recruiter. Call Dustin. Call Dustin over in Prime Recruiting. $40 cal, that depends on how much experience. Applied to Stevens. Will's gonna jump out the frying pan and land in the damn fire if he ain't careful. Correct, Austin. Yeah, you can just turn your keys in and walk away from it. Yeah, you could. What's going on, Roughneck? It's been a while. What do you do when you're... I mean, you just get used to it, Tech. I mean, you just get used to it. You know? XM radio is a wonderful thing. XM radio is a wonderful thing. That's why, you know, also people need to make sure you get headsets, guys. That way you can talk to somebody, talk to your friends or your family too. Sometimes that'll help you kill some boredom out there on the highway when you're going. 40 cal, I'm not really sure. I don't think it's really long, and here's why. Chad came to work here in January, and in April he started training. Smoke IE, I have T-Mobile. It's been a while since I said this, so I'll go through the whole thing. I have T-Mobile. I have two phones. One of them has the international plan, which includes unlimited 4G hotspot. The international plan does at T-Mobile. They don't even tell you that, but it does. So I have one phone that's pretty much just for that. All right, Travis, have a good night. Yeah, 40 cal, I don't know. Maybe it's a fleet manager thing. Maybe they get to decide. Swift is probably better. Oh my God. Inside the Will's gonna drive for Department of Corrections. He's gonna be the van driver. Where's normal? What's going on, Michael? Oh no, I'm afraid to even know what's going on over there on David H's channel. I noticed it got kind of quiet around here. Is that where everybody went? Is everybody over there with David H? Oh, he's only got 14 watching. He don't have a whole lot watching. Oh wow, it's David and his wife. That's interesting.
It's not at lunchtime. But I've eaten there a couple times for lunch, and then you get a 20% discount with your Prime badge.
That saves a lot.
But yeah, the steak is.
Yeah, David's over there at the Fire and Ice. I guess, or went there. I don't even know. Johnny, they're not going to go to a load board, I don't think, but they're going to load choice. They are doing that. That should be coming here in the next couple months. Do I ever get updates from Jeff? I know a couple people on the driver advisory board. If I run into them, they'll kind of share with me some information. I have not seen one in a while. Hell yeah, Michael, it's real nice. Where's Chad? Chad is back on his way to Kent, Washington again. So Chad is back on his way to Washington. He had some issues. It was a load he took to California, but he dropped it at the yard and he's on his way back to Washington with another load. Greg, that would be an understatement, buddy. That would be an understatement. I'm going to go drive garbage trucks again. Yeah, I mean, you can, yeah. Yeah, they allow smoking in their company trucks. Roughneck, I'm in northern Indiana on 65. And if you come to the truck stop I'm at, you're not going to miss me. You're going to see me immediately when you pull in. There's no missing my truck. That's for dang sure. All right, Greg? What games do I play in? Smoke, I haven't even turned on the PlayStation 4 since about November. Was it November? Whenever Red Dead 2 came out, I bought it the day it came out and I played it for like a week. And I haven't played it since. Hell, it might even been October. He was taking it well. Yes, the Chad was? Yeah. He wasn't taking it so well this morning when I talked to him. That's for sure. I am sad about one thing. This is my last bottle of this type of juice. I have other juice, but it's my last fruity cereal one. And it's like right here on the bottle. So I mean, I might get one more tank out of it. Well, I probably will get one. I might get 2 more tanks out of it, but that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have to get through Springfield at some point. Austin, it happens. I see people out here talking to themselves all the time. No, Smoke, I'm heading north. I got to pick up in basically downtown Chicago tomorrow. And then I have to get up to Wisconsin. I got a drop and hook delivery tomorrow. But I got one more pickup I got to make. One more pickup I got to make. Let me try to remember. Prairie DU, whatever, do, whatever, and then Chi or some shit. Something like that. No, not Sac, it's something else. Starts with a C, Harmony. Prairie DU Chachi or some shit. It's I'm going to the Bass Pro Shop distribution center up there. Yeah, that one. Chian, yep. Yeah, Harmony, that's where I'm going. I'm going to that Bass Pro Shop up there, that distribution center. I guess technically it's a Cabela distribution center, but Bass Pro Shop owns Cabela now, so it's the same thing. Battery won't charge, Ethan, that sucks, because those things ain't cheap. That thing ain't cheap. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to put everything up, and I'm going to go to bed. Kyle, I'm going between Crackhead and traffic, so I'm going to try to roll in there about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then get the hell out. Alright, y'all go harass David H. a little bit. I'm gonna relax a little bit. I may go even harass him myself. So y'all take care out there. You know what to do, right? Be safe, be smart, make good choices. I'll see y'all on the highway somewhere.